Hello everyone, and welcome to a late night stream of Arch-Tempered Nergigante. This time, we're going to be doing a series of budget builds for Arch-Tempered Nergigante. This means that we're going to have part 1 today, probably going to do part 2 tomorrow, and then the day after that, we'll probably do part 3. You can see which weapons are being worked on based on the thumbnail. I have the gun lance, the hammer, and I believe the greatsword in this video. So we're going to have 4 builds at least. If we can get to 5 builds, we'll add that to the thumbnail and you'll see that later. Also, if you want to, if somebody in the comment section who watches this, if you want to create timestamps for where I show the builds for each of the weapons, feel free to do that. Just keep in mind that I'm free to change the build if I don't like the way it played. I've been doing these budget builds for a little while, so I'm starting to feel pretty confident on my choices. Like I really have a good grasp of what you can put together and what you can't. Now, what is a budget build? A budget build is a craftable weapon. For the gear, I am going to allow myself to bring the Temporal Mantle. I finished the story mode on PlayStation 4 for my new character, and I realized you can actually unlock the Temporal Mantle very easily. So there's no reason you shouldn't have the Temporal Mantles. Temporal Mantle's fair game. And then, so the weapon's craftable. The armor has to be craftable. Actually, I think the bigger point is that we're not going to be using any gamma armor, and we're not going to be using any Draken armor. Now, Draken armor, of course, is farmable. You can actually farm the Draken armor using a plunder blade, but just for the sake of maybe like offering really low-cost budget builds, we're not going to use Draken armor or any of the gamma armor. All right, so now you know all the rules. It's not guaranteed that I'm going to be winning with these budget builds. The reason for that is because I'm going to be playing multiplayer with everyone, but I'm going to be showing you how it's working out for me, and these are the builds I recommend. Let's get started. We got a lot of weapons to cover. If we can cover 5, we'll cover 5. I know from experience from doing these in the past that we have to squeeze every minute down in order to get this done. All right, so this is actually the hammer build. I got it done ahead of time. Let's take a look at it real fast. Let's see what's going on. We have the Diablos Shatter. Okay, this is the Diablos Hammer, and it is an elementless weapon, which means in the decoration slots over there, you can see I've added the elementless decoration. If you don't have that, that's fine. I also added a tenderizer decoration. You know, you should probably have about one of those if you've made it to HR 50. There's also 3 levels of vitality, 3 levels of protection, and then you can see all the skills I got from everything that I've built into it. Handicraft Charm is also really important. It's one of the best charms you can build in the game. I've got my item loadout ready to go. Let's get started. For everyone joining the live stream, there is a rule. You do have to let people trade out with you. You're allowed to. I'm not going to be caring. You know, we're not going to be focusing on low-level players in this live stream tonight. However, what we will be doing, like usual, if you've already had a turn, you gotta let somebody else have a turn before you try again to get into a run. All right. So let's go ahead and eat. It looks like somebody did use a voucher, so we're gonna eat for. I guess we'll eat for attack up large. Des Blackout says, at least pop a Red Bull so you don't crash midstream. Oh, I don't think I'm going to crash midstream. Go buy me a Red Bull, Des Blackout. You think I'm going to go buy my own Red Bull? Come on. That's not how this works. Let's see what everyone else is packing. Concrete Ducks has Reaver Calamity on a health boost build. Peak performance, huh? I'm not seeing white sharpness anywhere on the build, so that would be my first concern. The second concern is building peak performance before max might. Rathira is Dark Devour. This is going to probably be a sticky build. Actually, I can't tell. He doesn't have artillery, so this build I don't think is going to work too well. It's got 4 levels of defense boost. Defense boost, if you didn't know this, is not a very strong skill. You're better off taking something like protection, divine blessing, honestly. So you could trade that defense boost out for divine blessing, and this build would probably only be good for not very much at all. We might be able to carry him through. Nero, by the way, Nero is the head moderator in our Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord, you can find a link to our Discord in the description of the video that we're live streaming tonight. He has the Wyvern Ignition Impact, and yeah, this build looks fine. Although I wonder why the Bombardier, huh? All right, let's get started. I ate my meal. Thank you very much, Michael, for that donation. Nothing really says, what did I miss? Nothing really. Concrete Ducks. I thought I recognized your name. He says, yeah, sorry, I have almost no decorations yet. That's kind of what I figure, actually. When people, they look like they know what they're doing, but then something's kind of odd about the build. Kind of figure as a decoration constraint. Rathira's build, though, I think Rathira's going to have a lot of trouble dealing damage, and Rathira might die. Let me look at it again. It does have health boost and tool specialist, so I don't know, maybe you'll be fine. Actually, I just noticed another thing. You have non-elemental boost. This does not work with the Dark Devourer, okay? So you don't actually need it with the Dark Devourer. Also, yeah, Nero's saying please don't cluster. The reason he's saying that, your cluster bombs will actually knock your teammates away, so it will be nicer of you not to cluster bomb. I mean, you can. You just have to cluster real good. You have to cluster Nergigante so well that you don't knock your teammates away, and this can be very challenging. Michael says, here, take what's left on this card. I know, it's sad. Thanks anyways, Michael. I do appreciate it. That's $1 in the snack fund, man. I can almost buy a Red Bull. Let me update the snack fund. Red Bull time. I actually did have an energy drink this morning, believe it or not. I do love energy drinks. Abdil Mirero says, this stream keeps me going, honestly. I'm glad to hear that. Des Blacko's like, do it, cluster. Lane Ben says, hi, are you on the Xbox right now? Yes, I am. All right, here we are. I'm actually not going to be using these buffs. I'm going to assume that you're poor and that you don't have buffs. However, you should have max potion. You know what? You really should have the Might Seed buff at least. If you don't have Might Seed buff at level 50, something's gone wrong. So you probably really should have that. We'll put down the health booster probably. So we have for our equipment, health booster and temporal mantle. Two pieces of equipment you really should have at this point. He's going to roar because he's mad at me. Ah, god damn it. He got me. Oh. You know, I've been playing Monster Hunter GU so much that I'm used to kind of keeping the hammer away from the monster's body and it hitting the monster anyways. Yeah, it happens a lot in Monster Hunter GU. It's like the hammer has more forward range. It's really strange. Actually, the hammer has like a smaller hitbox, but it's weird because the hitbox on the hammer is further away than you think it is, even though the hitbox is technically smaller. The hitbox in World for the hammer is actually larger. Yes, larger, but you actually have to have the weapon touch the monster. So you do have to adjust. It's one of the reasons why when I started playing GU, I was kind of like confused. I was like, oh man, this is clunky. So yeah, I'm doing it again. Been using the hammer too much in Monster Hunter GU is what I'm saying. Alright, that's a KO. So Rathira, unfortunately, the problem with what you're doing here, you just caused a KO on the monster in stage 1 of the fight when he's actually quite easy. See, he's very easy in stage 1. And what you should be doing is trying to get a cluster in stage... Let's get this on. Cluster in stage 4, probably. Not cluster, I'm sorry, sticky. Sticky in stage 4 or stage 3. So you're going to end up making it hard to KO Nergigante when the fight's actually difficult. That's one of those things. As you... Oh, can we stop him? Oh, we can't stop him. I was going to drop the boulder on him. Let's bring him under these boulders, guys. Yeah, so bringing out the... using up our KOs early makes it harder to KO him later in the fight when you really do want to KO. Ah, we lost Rathira. Rathira, you're giving us some trouble, man. Ah, he's gonna roar. Oh, nice. That's fine. Although I suppose you could argue I would have KO'd him eventually if I was getting my hits in. It's gonna roar anyways. Alright, let's run over here and sharpen. We're gonna be sharpening our weapon a lot. Wait, oh no, the boulder's right here. Ooh, will that land? It looks like it'll land. Nice job. One. There's the blue sharpness, unfortunately. So, protective polish would help with that sharpness. But we gotta have tenderizer. Oh. Firefree says, so since you have this stream, you must be moving up to the brand name snacks. The brand name snacks, huh? No more of the no more of the Walmart off-brand snacks, right? The fake Oreos. Painter says, are these budget builds for during the story or afterwards? Well, they're for fighting Arch-Tempered Nergigante. So this would be HR 50. You're definitely done with the story by now, right? There'd be a big problem if you weren't. Uh-oh, here comes his roar. Nero got that grab. Actually, here, let's interrupt him. That should be it, right? Yeah, that's it. Oh. What is going on? He managed to run away? We'll go for the tail, actually. You can see just how useful Master's Touch really is. Ah, the wing just turned black too. Oh. It's coming for someone. For Thera? Careful there, guys. Alright, so we have... Oh, he was about to use this big roar. We have Teostra coming. Oh. Oh. Ooh. God, why do I do this to myself? Wait, where is he? Where is he? Oh, we lost concrete ducks. That's too bad. Oh, did you see that? He went for me. Imagine Teostra should be showing up just about now. So I think we're down to 1 life. If we make it through this, I'm going to be impressed. Yeah, there we go. So that is my hammer build. Unfortunately, we didn't really get to show it off. Tell you what, why don't we go ahead and do another run with this hammer build? We did not even make it into stage 3. So alright guys, this is an end game fight. You got to bring your A game. Thanks, Skyline. Yeah, awesome. We'll update the snack fund again. Why not? Making them big bucks, man. Whew. What am I going to do with it all? This is going to the Gameconomist Snack Fund Foundation, dedicated to helping the Gameconomist buy energy drinks. Concrete Duck says, thanks for the try. I'm going to wait until I augment my armor. No problem, man. Yeah. Oh, you can play without augmented armor. All you have to do is dodge everything. You can play naked, technically, if nothing hits you ever. Alright, let's try it again. And, maybe we'll get a smoother run. By the way, Gangplank, you're welcome to give that another try. If you make it in. Oh, no, you didn't make it in. Dude, that filled up immediately. Monster Fodder, Terrorboy. I haven't played with Terrorboy in a long time, it feels like. Who do we get? We got Monster Fodder, Terrorboy, and Brandon. Gangplank, I don't really think we had a fair shot at that, did we? That match was over, like, the moment we got that KO in the first 20 seconds of the fight, I was like, this fight's going to be tough. Trenton Yates, thanks, man. He says, is Nergigante's hammer any good? The answer is no. None of the Nergigante weapons are good, unfortunately. All of the Nergigante weapons are bad. Monster Fodder, what's his name? Fodder, not Fonter. Monster Fodder. He has Terret the Strongarm Horn. Earplugs 4. Is this a Basil setup? It is a Basil setup. That looks kind of like what I was using the other night. This is actually a really good setup, guys. So this is a counter build that I've considered actually making a video guide for because it's so solid. He's gonna have guts the whole time, and he can stack that with Moxie. Terrorboy has Kjar, Sword, Spark. Now I don't know about using Kjar, Sword, Spark. That's not what the speedrunners use, and I'm pretty sure the speedrunners are have better calculations for the damage outputs. They use Tear, Sword, Fire, and the Decay Longsword, actually, surprisingly. So yeah, and the reason for that, if you go to palicoparty.com and you look up the hit zone values on Arch-Tempered Nergigante, you'll notice that Dragon Element actually does a fine amount of damage. It does, I believe, the same damage as Thunder weapons, which is why, rather than the Kjar Sword, you could use the Decay Sword. I'm assuming the Decay Sword has better stats, better base stats. But yeah, so that's that. Brandon has the Kjar Fellsword King. So, when it comes to greatswords, there's really only one greatsword you should ever use. The Wyvern Ignition Impact Greatsword is stronger than anything else by a lot. And then after that, you have the Devil Joe Greatsword. It's just after that. So whatever Kjar Fellsword King does, it's going to do less than those two weapons. The biggest problem is that fire element of 300 is probably going to add like 1 or 2 damage per hit for your swings. So you're really just having an attack of 936. He also doesn't have any white sharpness. He does have health boost. We might be able to bring him through this anyways. Let's go ahead and eat a meal. I do like to talk about builds, don't I? Let's go ahead and do the same thing. We're going to go with the Tack Up Large. Last match, we didn't lose our Moxie, so we were still going. Captain Gangplank, Kjar Fellsword King. I want a KMS, kill myself. He's going hard, guys. It might be all he has. But I gotta say, man, Arch-Tempered Nergigante is a true end game fight. If you don't have the right equipment, you're really gonna struggle. And honestly, the Devil Joe Greatsword's very craftable. It's very craftable, so you could go craft that. You might have to farm up a few Devil Joes first, but it's better than going in with a much weaker greatsword. 936 base attack with no white sharpness. You're really going to be struggling with your damage output. Let's go ahead and have this max potion again. This is going to bring up our health all the way. It's really important, especially for this fight. And you know what? Demon Powder and Might Seed are coming on. I think it's fair game. It is. You know, you're level HR 50, so when we say budget builds, I'm really surprised if you made it to HR 50 without having some decent gear already. But it is possible that you made it this far without, you know, like the Draken Armor set. Alright, let's have the health booster right here, I guess. Because he's going to chill out here for a minute. Oh, somebody woke him up. Oh god, that opening roar is so annoying. Because it's so fast, it's not like his regular roar. Go for the head. Boom. Oh, I rolled at the wrong time because what ended up happening was I was stuck in that roll and I couldn't roll for the actual roar. So the big brutal, what is it called? It's called the, I think it's called the brutal Big Bang. That's where you charge the the R2. You charge the R2. That's called the brutal Big Bang. And sometimes what I do is I actually go for Nergigante's legs rather than his head, because sometimes with all these teammates he'll actually turn around into the move. You never know. See, like right here, I started the move up early, and that's because the move has so much lag to it. What I mean by lag is it takes a while for it to come out. It has a big windup. That's probably a better description. It has a big windup. So sometimes you let it go early and he has to walk into it, and you kind of have to know where he's going to walk. You also don't want to waste all your time trying to get a headshot when it's unlikely that you'll get that headshot. Nope. Alright. Is he going to come crashing on me? No. Oh, tried to crash on me there. Perfect. Did you see what happened there? We shot him with the crystal burst, and it stopped him from getting away. Oh, dang, man. Can we get this arm, maybe? Oh, we did get the arm. Nice. He crashed into me there. We have our Temporal Mantle ready to go. You'll notice I didn't immediately stop to put the Temporal Mantle on. That's because, you know, you need a moment to really be safe before you do anything. Oh man, I was so tempted to drop that boulder on him while he was in the air. It would have looked so cool, but you know what? I didn't do it because it would have been a waste. He would have fallen down with black spikes. Nice. Let's get over to his head. We're skedaddling. Ah, man, he's gonna interrupt it. Yep. Attack the legs with hammer does cause exhaust. Nice. I was reading the comment section there. Oh, that caused a flinch. I kind of don't want a KO here. It's just too early for a KO, but I might end up getting one anyways, because that's what the hammer does. We'll grab that heal. We'll grab fresh crystal burst. No rush. You get 50 minutes for this, you know. We got lots of health. Alright, he's off to the next stage. Let's go ahead and get that sharpened. Auntie Bob says, I've had these same temptations. Everyone does. Dropping the boulders is really a fun part of the game. I can see why they start a lot of the fights off this way. Alright, so we could go for... Oh, I got hit. God, man, that move always connects with me for some reason. I don't know if other players get hit by that quite as much as I do. I get hit by the jump all the time, man. Oh, it's going to be the big arm slam there. Oh, get away from that. You don't want to be part of it. Alright, so we're going to sheath our weapon. We're going to dive evade. Now it's kind of getting too late to get a good... What are you doing over there, Terror Boy? That's one of my pet peeves now. One of my pet peeves has become teammates who split up and caused the monster to be too far away. We've got a ledge for ledge hopping over here. Ledge hopping is better than the midair spinning bludgeon, by the way, if you didn't know. Alright, we'll just start the big bang over here, see where it goes. Ah, we get smacked. Look, we hardly took any damage. That was actually protection doing that. Alright, we're getting Teostra. That means it's okay to mount. Teostra's not going to be here for another minute or so. Alright, so this should allow us to go right into the ending. Yeah, the ending attack, the finishing move. 1, 2, 3. Boop. And this would be a fine location for a KO. It would be. So we might get KO here. No KO yet. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, there's the wind pressure. If he hits you with the wind pressure for this powering up roar, he hits you with everything else. It's really, really sucky. Alright, I'm a little worried it's about time for Teostra now. Oh, I was not expecting that, but look how little damage we took. That was Divine Blessing once again. Divine Blessing makes everything easier when it procs. It doesn't proc all the time, that's the only problem. Sometimes you get lucky and it procs right when you want it to, sometimes you are not so lucky. Alright, so he's running down here. We haven't had the turf war between Nergigante and... Here he is. Ah, I missed. We haven't had the turf war between them, but that's okay. What's going to happen is Teostra will come down into this area later. This guy's going to go into his... Oh, I hope they see this. Yeah, they see it. They're fine. He's going for me. Doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and get our Temporal Mantle on now. Alright, I hit him in the wing there. I've been doing some experiments. I think that when you're ledge hopping with the hammer versus Arch-Tempered Nergigante, the trick is to hold it a bit longer so that it hits his head rather than the wing. Alright, let's get over here, guys. If you bring him to the ledge, I can ledge hop him. So can Brandon, by the way. Brandon can ledge hop him. You'll also notice I'm just standing still here by the ledge. A lot of people don't know this this tip about the mantles here. The mantles do not decay hardly at all when you stand still. So if you stand perfectly still, the mantle barely decays. And this gives you time to hold on to the mantle if the monster's in a bad position or your teammates have them pulled off to the side. It's really nice, actually. Alright. I'm actually going to hop off. I don't know where Teostra is, but he's bound to come down very soon. We'll get a third mount. It's not a big deal. Oops. Guess I had time. Look at that. Teostra's still not down here, huh? We gotta keep an eye out on the Temporal Mantle. It's gonna decay on its own pretty soon. Oh no, is he coming down right now? That would be the worst if he came down right now. Alright, we're good. He's back up. Nergigante's back up. Ah, we lost Terrorboy. Oh. Oh, good little stagger there. We would have been hit by him. There's the Turf War. Unfortunately, it's kind of the worst timing on the Turf War because Nergigante's got his black spikes, which means we're not really going to do any damage to him. Oops. That's the uncharged Brutal Big Bang. Well, while he's over there, I guess we can sharpen real fast. See if we can finish this sharpen before he goes into his dive bomb. Oh, we did. We got it. I was a little scared he wasn't ready for that. Give out a little heal here. Where is he? There he is. Alright, we're just going to abuse this ledge like crazy. The hammer is actually really good at this. Oh my god, if it had only reached a little further. Oh, and it hit me. Saved by Feline Moxie, we're still in. Let's not walk in the lava by accident. That would kill us. So Feline Moxie, the food skill, coming in handy there. And he's off to the next stage. So this is what I call stage 4 of the fight. Sometimes he doesn't really make it down there because we do enough damage to him that he becomes... he gets the white skull and he starts sneaking off back to his nest. If he's sneaking off back to his nest, I also call that stage 4. It's the same thing. Grab this fire herb. We're on the Xbox, so I've got to be mindful of my resources. Got the Mandragora, right? Oh, he's definitely going to dive bomb. Oh, we lived. We lived. Damage taken was reduced. We should have died there. But we didn't, you know why? Because damage taken was reduced. Oh, look at that, we don't have any more max potions with us. That's so weird. We haven't been using them. Oh, smack. I didn't, or snap, I didn't realize he was going for me. Yeah, so that dive bomb, for whatever reason, we didn't get a dive evade, and it hit us. But it would have killed us, but it didn't because we had Divine Protection, which is why that's such a good skill. It really is. A really solid skill. We were hit by that too. We lost Brandon. I think we have 1 life, that means. Let's go ahead and heal real fast. God, man. Is he going to jump up? Yeah, he's jumping up. So the trick is to go to your right. He'll never hit you with that move. Stand up quickly and go to your right so that he won't hit you with that move. I'm going to run out of heals here in a second. Alright, last heal. Oh my dear god, man. He is just a dive bombing machine. Dive bombed that time. Oh, smack. That's right. I meant to say, oh, snap. How did that hit me too, man? All right, we got to be careful here. We're going for Farcaster. I'm dead. Ah, that sucks. That sucks. All right, but we only had one life left at that point. Okay, let me explain what I did wrong there. So what I did was I thought, okay, I'm on the ground. I'm safe. What I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll through my items and get the... I'm going to get the Farcaster ready. What I should have done, I should have stood up as soon as I could. And then I should have started rolling to my right. Because what did he do? He used that arm slam. The arm slam gets you if you wait. Ah, that's too bad, man. I was hoping we'd get a win. See you later, Skyline. Cornboy says, hey, man, how long are you going to be doing this? I want to get a run in with Bay. Who's Bay? I will probably be doing it until I get all of the weapons done. Speaking of which, why don't we move on to the next weapon? So we've shown off the hammer. Unfortunately, we didn't get a win, but we have shown off the hammer here. We need to move on to the next weapon. I think what we should do next, we should move on to the greatsword. All right, let's go ahead and remember, all the weapons we use tonight have to be craftable. Category. So, as you know, the Wyvern Ignition Impact Greatsword, this guy right here, is your best option. It's not always available. It's only available usually during the festivals. So if you don't have one, this is your next best option. It's called Anguish. We're going to use Anguish. And we're actually going to maintain just about the same build. We don't need Death Stench Heal in this case. Drop Death Stench Heal. We're going to replace Death Stench Heal probably with Empress Greaves Beta. Otogaran Coils staying on. This is staying on. This is staying on. This is staying on. Yep. Alright, and in his place, it looks like we have room for stuff. Let's go for Tenderizer, and we will go for probably Max Might. Do I have Max Might? Where is it? Oh my god, they're all being used, aren't they? Here we go. Max Might, Elementalist will be dropped, and that's going to be Might too. As you know, the Devil Joe weapons require a lot of additional affinity. They really have an affinity problem. Alright, health boost was fine. We'll bring that back. 1 level of protection? 1 level of protection. I mean, it's not terrible. 15%. Yeah, we'll hold on to it. Why not? Here's our build. We're going to be getting 56% affinity. It's really not that much, but it's the best we can do. We do have crit boost 2. I don't think we can... Yeah, we don't have any other option. We have to take crit boost 2. I guess we could go with the beta chest plate, but that would assume you have another Max Might decoration, which you probably don't. All right, so we're going to go with this build. Oh, that's weird. It looks like I'm not wearing a helmet. What happened? Oh, the helmet came off. I thought something looked like it was missing. I knew something didn't look right. Hold on. Put that back on. And these turn into protection, which I was thinking about that. I was like, why aren't we having protection 3? There we go. There we go. That looks much better. What was the deal with that? I don't know. I didn't mean to take the helmet off. Now we have a much better looking 16% affinity. All right. Do we have to... Wait a second. Do we have too much Max Might? Let me double check and make sure we didn't make any mistakes here. We have 4 Max Might. That's what's going on. All right. We dropped 1 level of Max Might. Very good. And what should we replace it with? What do you guys think? I would replace it probably with Draw. I'm going to replace it with Draw. Just because Draw is going to give us a nice boost. Oops, we're not going to leave this. Because crit boost 3, I mean, you could go crit boost 3 if you have that decoration. It's not going to improve your damage output by that much. It's really not. And the main problem is because your weapon here is struggling with this affinity really hard. So occasionally getting crit draw to proc is going to give you a nice little guaranteed affinity on your attack. You'll mostly be using it when you draw your weapon though. Let's go ahead and eat. Can we get Moxie? Alright. We'll eat the rest of this for attack. We have a small chance for Moxie. We did not get it. We better be careful. Let's see what everyone else is bringing. We have Sven. He has Deep Viral, and I'm seeing a lot of Zora pieces. Man, we got some really crazy janky builds going on here, guys. We need a team with some solid builds because I don't know what the deal is. Everyone's bringing these builds that are not really endgame builds. So I am seeing a build that is all over the place and we have no health boost on it. This is almost definitely guaranteed to fail. We might have to start imposing rules on what we can bring, kind of like what we do with the Extreme Behemoth. When we fight Extreme Behemoth, we have rules on what you can bring. You got to bring at least a decent build. I don't know if we're gonna make it through with that Horn build. So he does have healer stuff though. I don't know, man. He's gonna get one shot. We have I feel like we played. Oh right, wait. Was Monster Fodder in the previous run? I gotta keep track of that. So Monster Fodder. The rules are, keep in mind, the rules are, you can't play 2 in a row. You got to play, if you've played 1, you got to let somebody else go. Then you can try again. I can't remember if you were in the last run. I do recognize your build, though. Zentris with Kiar Axe Paralysis. Oh, man. You guys are killing me tonight. Kiar Axe Paralysis is not a good choice against Arch-Tempered Nergigante. I tested it myself. You get roughly 3 paralyze if you play pretty aggressively. The problem is you paralyze him early, and it's not worth it to paralyze him early. It's really only worth it to paralyze him in stage 3 and 4. That's about it. So this is going to be a real rough run. We'll see. God Terrorboy says, after you said my build is bad, I'm going to Oregon Armor. Well, it's not that it was necessarily bad, God Terrorboy. I just know that the speedrunners, they're not using the Spark Longsword. They're actually using the Kiar Dragon, and they're using the Tereth Fire. And again, if you go to palicoparty.com and you look up the hit zones for him, it's because he actually has the same hit zones for Dragon as he does Thunder. So I'm assuming that the Decay actually has slightly better stats than the Spark. Alright, what am I forgetting? I'm forgetting the Max Potion. Do I have a Max Potion? Oh, I don't have a Max Potion. Hold on. We're going to jump back to camp. We definitely want to reset our items. Captain Gangplank says, why would you not use Master's Touch? Because these builds are budget builds, meaning that I'm not allowed to use Gamma Armor or Draken Armor. Now, realistically, at HR 50, probably a lot of players have gotten the Draken Armor set, but, you know, I'm humoring players. I'm saying, suppose you didn't have that. What would you use? So that's the point of the build today. Alright, so we have our items refreshed. We're going to have our Max Potion now. Just got really close to beating him for the first time with some really competent bowgun users, but that dive bomb got us. Ah, that sucks. It's not what I like to hear. I like to hear that you won. What do we have? Oh, dude, he always catches me with that jump. Always. 100% catches me with that jump. Let's grab this Vitality real fast. I don't know what the deal is with me. I just get too close when he's jumping. Perfect. I've really gotten into the habit of shooting Arch-Tempered Nergigante with Crystal Burst when he's right under that boulder. Oh, nice. Did you see that 620 damage we just dealt to his arm? It's terrific. Did they already drop the other boulder? They already dropped it. Forget about it. Alright, so every time we put the Greatsword away, we're going to be getting that 100% affinity, well, near 100% when we draw it. And that's why we brought Crit Draw with us. Oh, we got a nice shot on the wings, I think. I think it actually reached up to the wing. Now, I am missing one of my augmentations on this weapon. I should have affinity and health boost augmentation, but I could only afford the affinity augmentation. So, really, I really am running as if I was a newer player here, lacking an augmentation like that. A lot of new players don't have the augmentations. Alright, so there's the first paralysis. Unfortunately, we're really just in stage 1, and that paralysis isn't needed. And what really stood out to me when I was using the Kiar Paralysis Switch Axe what really stood out to me was the fact that in stages 3 and 4, oh, come on. Don't you hate it when he just moves out of the way? In stages 3 and 4, you really weren't getting that many paralysis off on him. You'd probably be better off just using the Devil Joe Switch Axe. Just use the Devil Joe Switch Axe and get serious damage out. Assuming you can get the affinity. Oh my god. Just missing by a hair. That is the nature of... Oh, no shoulder tackle there either. Is he gonna go? Yeah, he's gonna go. I had a feeling, you know, I just had a feeling. Let's get this vitality. We haven't used either of our gear. You can tell the horn player is getting the buffs out. Let's go ahead and sharpen. Are you going to stream tomorrow? Nope. No, I'm just kidding, I will. Here's our health booster. Alright, we didn't want to get hit by that tail. You can see everyone else got hit by that tail. Oh, is he going to live? Oh, he lived because he's standing in that health booster. Let's get this put away. I was a little scared of that tail touching me. Oh my god. So tired of that move. Oh, snap, he's exhausted. I didn't even see it till now. Oh, please. Oh, we got it. Nice. 269 damage. It's not the best. It's better than nothing, though. Oh, I'm scared for myself. Alright, it worked out. There's the turf war. Getting hardly any damage out. Might be able to get a mount right here. Or not. Does he have spikes on his head? I can't tell. Oh, Fen got the mount. Alright. Oh, he's coming down. Lots of damage on the tail, you saw that. Oh, please let me finish this. Nah, we're not gonna finish it. Wouldn't that be just too nice? He's not after me. Ooh. Oh my god, I actually ran into it. Oh, that's gonna hurt. No, we're good, we're good, we're good. Ah! You can see that the sheath time on the Gray Sword is just fast enough. Just fast enough that you get away with it. Ah, snap. I thought I would get a jump attack there. Okay, let's go ahead and grab a cool drink. So we have no health regen augmentation. The cool drink is actually pretty important here. Actually, the horn user would probably eat the cool drink for us. So we're down by 1 life. We're moving into stage 3. We can go ahead and refresh our demon powder and our might seed. And our might seed. Still haven't used our Temporal Mantle. I think now's a good time to start using it. Oh, he gonna come crashing down? That's exactly what he's gonna do. He always does that. He does that fast little hop, and then he comes crashing down. He doesn't strictly do it, but he often does it that way. Oh, he didn't let me finish. Gosh dang it. Ah, so close to getting these ledge hops, man. Jesus Christ, man. We're not hardly getting any damage out on him. It's so much easier in single player, guys. Let me just say that. It is easy. I mean, you have no control over the fight in multiplayer. He just goes wherever he wants. It's never good. It's always a bad thing. Oh, he's going to kill me with one of his simple moves. One of his paw strikes. Let's go ahead and get this going. I thought maybe I could get a little extra damage on him there. Alright, this is dead. Let's go ahead and get this health booster going. Ah, man, I hate the dive evade. I actually almost jumped into that. Alright, there's a mount. This is perfect because he doesn't have any spikes yet. Alright, look at that. Paralysis right when we did not need it. That's the problem with those paralysis weapons, man. Oh, nice. Look at that. The game let me stay on, though. That's fine. I didn't get to do any damage during the paralysis, but we still got the knockdown for this, so I'm pleased. Oh, and right by the ledge. Oh no, I fell off the ledge. Oh, he knocked me out of the air. Give me away, give me away. Greysword aerial spam is no joke, man. It does tons of damage. You just get tons and tons of damage from it. Pick this up real fast. Oh, who's he going for? I think he was going for me there. Oh, he actually hit me. Look at that, we live though. We must just have had enough defense. Crazy how that happens sometimes. It's so weird. That was twice now. Oh, don't let him get away, guys. Trying to get these aerials on him so we can get another mount. Did you see what I did there? I didn't pull myself up onto the ledge because I didn't want to get hit by that tackle. Parts broken, his tail got cut off midair. That was actually pretty cool. He's exhausted. That's where you get your big damage out. Oh, that is a flinch. We got a flinch on him. Flinching is so important for damage. Yeah, I could tell that the hunting horn player got him with that, Got him with the crystal burst there. That's good. Oh, I'm just getting tons of damage out here. Oops, he knocked me out of the air. He didn't get me. Oops, he didn't get me with that. Oh, and another mount. What is that? The third mount? All right, here we go. Let me get some damage right on his head. 1, What? We reflected? That sucks. 2. Ah, and we fell right into the black thorns too. We're fine. About to lose our blue sharpness. We can't do that. We're about to lose our blue sharpness. That means we've been dealing lots of damage. Having a better time than when we played the hammer. I don't think that's because the hammer's worse than the greatsword. I think we were just not having a good run. He's like, I'm out of here. Alright, we'll use our own crystal burst. The guy with the hunting horn. Oh, I tried to roll it. The guy with the hunting horn's got to be running out of crystal burst at this point. Oh, he got me! I didn't think he'd get me. That's okay, we got this now. Come on down, Nergigante. Is he going to run back? Yeah, he's going to run back. Alright, we're out of crystal burst. Nice, we got the tip of his tail there. Aerial greatsword, man. There we go. Really taking advantage of the environment there. Good job, everyone. How about that, guys? We were making fun of their builds before we left, and we still won. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? Firefree says, Gameconomist, what the Gameconomist is trying to say is these scrubs. What? These scrubs just won. I think this is the first match we won. So, they did good. I mean, if you win, right? Who cares what they built? Yeah, with the greatsword and the hammer, if you don't learn how to ledge hop, it's like you don't even know how to use the weapon. You gotta learn the ledge hop. It's so important for damage output. You could see that I gave the team at least 2 mounts in stage 2. It's a lot of nice free crowd control. Oh, how many lives do we have left, by the way? We had 2 lives left. Wow. Alright, so we're done with the greatsword. That means we can move on to another weapon. We're probably going to do gun lance or lance next. Those are the last 2 weapons. How about, let's do lance. Take a look at the lance. Fat Boy says, hey, Gameconomist, I missed you. Oh, I missed you too, Fat Boy. Oblivion Legend says, I mostly use Charge Blade, but I want to know what light bowgun build would work. Against what, Arch-Tempered Nergigante? None of them. I'm just kidding. Do you need Kotaroth body? Yeah, I would say so for this budget build. I mean, this is for budget builds, but yeah, it shows you how valuable it is. Silent Shawolfie says, Gameconomist, shouldn't you carve? He could give you a gem. Didn't I carve? Did I not carve? I think I forgot to pay attention to that. And Riza says, can you please suggest me a longsword build without Tereth Sword Fire? Yes, the Decay Longsword. Use that one. Alright. Drop all these real fast. We got to make our next build as fast as we can, right? That's how it goes. Fast, fast, fast. Category. We got to get through. We got to blaze through all these weapons. Check this out. Speaking of blaze, we have the Empress Lance Blaze. This is going to be my recommended build. Recommended budget build is going to be my recommended counter build if I use Draken Armor. We're not going to have Draken Armor in this case. So we have the Empress Lance Blaze. Why is it so good? Because it comes with built-in guts. Above a certain threshold, health threshold, you withstand an attack that would normally cart you once only. That's not true. It's not once only. You can stack it with Moxie. That makes it twice. And if you do end up dying anyways, when you come back, Guts is active again. So you get Guts once per life. So technically, you get it 3 times. Really, really powerful, really, really excellent skill for this particular fight, in my opinion. All right, Instant. What about for the skills for this fight? So instead of health handicraft charm, we want the Iron Wall charm. If you can afford to build this, hopefully you can. It's not too expensive. Let's be honest, everything's expensive. Here it is, guard. So we're gonna have guard 3 instead of handicraft. Now I wonder if we could give up one skill and have protective polish in here. Protective polish isn't too rare. Here's protective polish. Attack. Or vitality. Wait, we have the Lunastral eggs, so we're gonna drop 2 of those. We don't need 2 of those. I wonder if we could just do the sharpen skill. I don't think I want to. Protect. He protect, he attack. But most importantly, he kill Arch-Tempered Nergigante. Okay, protect. What are we at? Health boost, guard, divine blessing. All the important things first, right? Some hardcore player's gonna be like, no. Actually. There's mighty. All right, look what we got. So notice for your shield build, you don't need guard up for fighting Arch-Tempered Nergigante. Just another reason Arch-Tempered Nergigante is not that hard. Just another reason. We have our critical eye. I just threw this last thing into critical eye. You could put it into whatever you want. It could be like fortitude. It could be a sheath. It could be whatever you want. Is there anything other than expert I would recommend? Don't really think so. Blast, maybe? We'll leave it at fortitude. Who cares? It's just 3% affinity. Oh, we're at 56% affinity. So we're fine, actually, in terms of affinity. Let's go ahead and post. So if you just had a run with me, do not join. It's the next person's turn. You'll notice a pattern that we're using the same set over and over again for these budget builds. Fertilize, not soft soil. Bug honey harvest. Please share iron walls. So we have Larcius, Terrorboy, and Avalanche. Jump up to the canteen. Silent Wolfie says, which Empress Gunlance would you recommend for Arch-Tempered Nergigante? The one with guts. Pretty easy. Pretty easy to explain that one. Guts is... Oh, well, it depends. I guess if you're using the Basil set, probably the sticks then, right? Yeah, if you're using the Basil set, sticks for the sharpness. We're not going to eat that. We're going to eat for regular Moxie over here. We could go defense Moxie. We're going to go for regular Moxie. Attack up large. To me, attack up large is regular because it's what I normally eat. My back's still hurting, unfortunately. Which Empress Gunlance would you recommend for Arch-Tempered Nerg? Probably sticks. Probably sticks. Guard up is fine for tanking heavy bowgun. I don't know what he means. Guard up is fine for tanking heavy bowgun for Behemoth. Oh yeah, you would want it for Behemoth, sure. Let's see what everyone's bringing, by the way. Tear at the sword, fire. So I can tell this is one of those builds where I feel like he's definitely struggling with the lack of decorations. I don't think he has he doesn't have Master's Touch either. He's missing Master's Touch, so the build's weaker than it looks. Wyvern Ignition Impact. With the totally quality build. Yeah, nothing wrong with this build really at all. Avalanche with Tereth Hammer Sleep. Same deal here. This is a pretty straightforward quality build. So what I call a quality build. It's not a speedrunner build. It's not a build where there's any kind of like mistakes. All of the skills went into offense and quality defense. V-Rated says, can you show your build, please? Absolutely. We'll do it when we land. Lukewarm says, Gameconomist, so I know that the Flamen Cannon has the best Wyvern Heart damage out of any heavy bowgun, but is a Wyvern Heart-centric build actually a good idea? I don't think that's true. I'm pretty sure the Flamen Cannon does not have the highest damage Wyvern Heart. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the, what's the name of that? The Tereth Horn heavy bowgun. Pretty sure about that. I'll look at it again. I'm pretty sure that's true. I'm pretty sure the Tereth Horn has the strongest Wyvern Heart. Alright, we'll go ahead and have this max potion. And Flamen Cannon, in all other regards, it's a bad weapon. I don't know if anyone was telling you that it's a decent or a good weapon. It's really not. It's really not a good weapon, unfortunately. It's a cool looking weapon. I want it to be good. Yeah, I'd love that. Oh my gosh, my teammate set off my counterattack. See, just another reason why playing the Lance is not awesome. They need to fix that. Jeez, I'm getting interrupted by the longsword. This is the state of playing a lance in Monster Hunter. Lance, the second least popular weapon in the game, just behind hunting horn and sometimes underneath the hunting horn. Sometimes the hunting horns are actually more popular than the lance. Ooh. Gameconomist, what should I farm on my way to HR 50? You should farm for potatoes, carrots, cabbage. Let's go ahead and need a mega potion here. Nearly out of breath there. We don't want that to happen. Ooh, he is smashing. I'm gonna bring him over here if we can. Dude, get over here. Oh, thank God. Did somebody drop the other pillar? Couldn't tell. Oh no. God, I knew that was gonna happen. Am I dead? Am I dead? Am I dead? Am I dead? No, I'm okay. I'm okay. Let's have our max potion. Let's go for that tail. Oh, we're not going to hit the tail. We're going to run into his arm here. When you pray that Gameconomist misses the boulder drop, is it more entertaining when I miss? Alright, this part's easy at least. Let's go ahead and get the Sharpening. Run 1 attack decoration, 3 vitalities. If you have any expert jewels, run. What is he talking about? Alright, so now we have the sharp decoration is active. The sharp skill. Of course, now he moves on to the next stage. Oh, no. My character's going the wrong way. Also, did it solo and practice your guard point? I did actually learn about guard points with the charge blade. Yeah, I did it, and I can successfully land them on the monster. I don't find that they're that big of a deal. Everyone gets really hyped about them, but the reality is they don't contribute that much damage. Maybe that's why people get so excited if they get a kill with it. Oh, I love seeing those blasts. Love that counter guard, man. Somebody mounted him? Yeah, he mounted him. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Just checking to see if we know which monster we're getting. Alright, so unfortunately the arm that is buried is the one. Wow, and I can't get to it, man. Oh, we lost Terrorboy. Ah, and the arm turned black. That's too bad. We're getting Kushala Aura. Smack him in the head here. I smacked Kushala. Oh my god, I always get hit by the leap. I always get hit by that leap. I'm in so much trouble right now. Now I'm fine. I'm going to go ahead and eat. We're good. Also, I lost my white sharpness. Can I get it back? He just attacked me, so usually if he's just attacked you, you know he's going to go through like your teammates first, and then he'll come back for you. That's how he does it. Wow, such great damage when the spikes are actually white. You get really good damage. Two, three. Oh my god. Damage taken was reduced. I love protection. It's the best skill. I only just now sped up. While you were out having premarital sex, I was studying the blade. And now that the barbarians are at the gate... Let me recover from this real fast. So we have our mantle and we have our health booster. God, I love being able to guard. He just wants to hurt me and I say, nope, I have guard. You just can't hurt me, I won't let you. Oh, he got me there. He is really trying to take me down, man. All right, I'm playing it. I'm playing it pretty far on the edge here. Really should be. Oh, he's been mounted. Should I sharpen? I feel like I should sharpen. Or I could just get nailed by this longsword user over and over and over again. Dude, they gotta change that for the lance. It's so ridiculous. So many weapons have a way to deal with the flinch in multiplayer. Lance is one of the few weapons that really does not, and in fact it gets heavily punished because a move you strongly rely on called counterattack is affected by your teammates' attacks. They can end counterattack because the game counted their move as part of as what you were counterattacking, which obviously you weren't. You know, you weren't trying to counterattack that longsword player. Dude. I can't get any damage out. I get like one hit out. Just ridiculous. And the longsword player never has to deal with this. He never has to deal with it, and he's often the cause of a lot of the lag. Or not the lag, a lot of the flinching. It's just no surprise that the longsword would be listed at the top of weapon popularity forever, never falling out. It's like, well, it never has to deal with anything. All you have to do is build straight damage. You don't have to build guard up. You don't have to build guard. You don't have to deal with the flinch. You get to cause flinch. Smack this guy. Yeah, they got. I really hope they do improve it for Iceborne. I'm worried they won't. Do you guys ever have like any concerns that they really won't? I just feel like there haven't been any clear signs that there's been these improvements to the lance at all. In fact, the lance looks very much the way it used to. The lance is one of the few weapons. The lance is one of the few weapons that it looks like they didn't really change anything about it. Get over here. Well, if they're all fighting him over there, maybe I should join. Oh, too late. You can find him on either ledge. It doesn't matter. It's just that I just put my health booster down on this other ledge. Oh, here he goes. Alright, we're coming in. I think Larcius might have just been saved by Moxie. let's move on. Who installed the thorium? Two, oh, 2, 3. I just kind of indiscriminately hit them all over. Oh, we lost Larcius. We have some aerial damage on him. We might be able to get another aerial mount off of him. Oh, I flinched him. Oh, right, I don't have to do this. I have Temporal Mantle. Uh-oh, that's not good. We're near the end. I think we're out of lives. Alright, let's go ahead and get this sharpen going. See if we can get this before the mantle breaks. Yeah, there we go. Let's take the mantle off. We have had to deal with the loss of white sharpness quite a bit. Alright, let's see if we... Oh, he's stopping. Very good. Woo! I won't allow it. Alright, we deal a little bit of mount damage. Blocking the tail. Lance game playing. Poke, poke, poke. Poke. Very accurate. Poke, 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 and they didn't change anything about it. They kept it exactly the same. Maybe one of the developers is actually like a Lance main, and he doesn't want to play Lance any other way. Dude, we're playing it close. Now we still have the guts, right? Alright, we're underneath the threshold. Let's get this max potion. Alright, we're good. Other part of his horn is broken. Let's get this aerial. Trying to help the team get some aerial damage on him so that we can get another mount. Mounts are good. Mounts are crowd control. And if the team's going to suffer with getting those white spikes, we might as well go for all forms of crowd control. We just got the mount. Perfect. So we just got what I think will be our last mount. I'm not really going to do any more aerial attacks. Now we'll use the finishing thrust when we approach. Finishing thrust always does more damage. Goddamn, man. About to lose our white sharpness here. Should I sharpen before he goes down? Oh man, look, he's all the way over there. Alright, he's coming down right now. I can tell by the positioning. The tail just lit up. Come back. Tail is broken, ending the mount. I was saying that we weren't going to do any more aerials, and here I am using aerials. Oh! He's gonna slink off as soon as... Whoop. Oh, he's exhausted. He's in trouble. Oh. Oh. Double flinch. He must have had 2 body parts that were close to flinch. Oh my god. Is this where I die? No. Nope, I'm still in. Damage taken reduced. One of the nice things about the lance is you never really feel exposed. You always feel like if you need to have some extra defense, you've got it, you know? Oh, I'm scared. Okay, we're fine. I was wondering if it would like hit behind me. I think I've had that happen. Oh, snap. I didn't think he was on me. Oh, he flinched. Oh, he must not be dealing that much damage. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Nice job, everyone. And we did it without losing our guts. Very good. I think we were close to... Yeah, we had only 1 life left, so we couldn't have any more mistakes. Unless you're super into min-maxing, Gunlance's damage will be fine. It's just hungry when it comes to skills and decorations. Precisely. And not only that, but like the guard decorations, which are so valuable for the lance and the gun lance, getting it to level 3 at least, they never drop. They're rare. They made such an important skill for the lance and the gun lance really hard to come by. I don't know why they chose to do that, but it just is sucky, you know? How did you find the fight? I found it extremely hard, still have not beaten it yet. What, the Nergigante fight? I think the Nergigante fight's not bad. I think it's about the difficulty of a regular arch-tempered fight when you really factor everything in. Like the fact that you can mount him 3 times, you can paralyze him twice, you can sleep him 3 times, you get 2 boulders at the start, you get a free, what do you call it? You get a free turf war. There we go. How's it going, Andres Gomez? Let me know if I'm saying that wrong. Probably I'm saying that wrong. I think Gomez I'm not saying wrong. Is it Andre? It's probably Andre. Alright, what do we have left? We have the gun lance left. We're making great time, by the way. It's an hour and 17 minutes into the stream. I'll show the build off one more time for the lance, and then we're going to move on to the gun lance. Lance looks like very relaxing to play. Actually, Encore AC is actually not. Surprisingly, if you want to get your damage out with the lance, you've got to constantly be attacking, and then you've got to know when an attack is incoming, and you've got to... You can use like an advancing guard or a counter attack or a power guard. Or you can even try to hop it if you think you can outspace it or iframe through it. But it's really only in moments where you need your mind to cool down. You can stop thinking and just kind of let your shield guard everything. That's the only time it's, quote, peaceful. All the other time, you really are putting a lot of pressure out. It's a great looking lance, by the way. Look at that design. The colors on this are genuinely really good looking. Let's jump over to the workshop. Show build. All right, V-rated. Here's the build. Here's the build. Are you ready? I already took 2 pieces off. This was sharp. And this was what? Health boost? This was health boost. Here it is. Health boost, crit boost, weakness exploit, guard 3, divine blessing, max might, crit eye, fortified protection, and guts. We get guts from the weapon itself. Empress Lance Blaze is giving us guts. All right, drop those. Now, when we come over here, lots and lots of counterattacks. Oops, not lance. The thing is, I never crafted any gun lances because there's so many good Kulve Taroth gun lances. And they're easy to come by, in my opinion. But what I want to do for the audience at home who's watching the budget builds and they're going, all right, only craftable weapons, let me show you what I would craft, because I'm not going to actually craft this, but I'm going to show you. You have this in the Basil Gears tree. It's called the Basil Buster 2. This is what you're going to use if you don't have any of the Basilgu's Clove to Roth gun lances. Okay, so there's actually 3 Basilgu's Clove to Roth. I should say this correctly. There's actually 3 Clove to Roth gun lances for Basilgu's. You've got the QR one, you've got the Terreth Buster Bomber, and then you've got the Gold Bomber. All right, so there's 3 of them. And then if you don't want to do the Basilgu's tree, you could actually come down here and get the Emperor's House sticks. This is a pretty decent alternative as well. All right, so this is a pretty decent alternative. Either one of those is going to be good. Now, since I don't think I have the parts for it, and because I have no reason to have that weapon, we're going to jump over to an actual Clove to Roth. I'm gonna break my rule. We're going to use a Clove to Roth weapon. Tell you what, though, I'll use this one here. No. Bomber Gold Exploder. See this? There's a Clove to Roth weapon. It's only rarity 6. So if you fight Clove to Roth even a little bit, there's a fair chance you're going to get it. All right, so you're going to use that. If you don't get that one, see, I just have a hard time believing you reached rank HR 50 and you didn't unlock one of these. So you could use this one instead. It's called the Terreth Buster Bomber. Or if you're real lucky, you might have, where is it? Stream King Ice Paralysis. Here it is. If you're real lucky, you might have this one. So this is a real good one. I really like the blast element on this. But we're not going to use that. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to dump these decorations off the head, the chest, and the coil. And we're going to change these out with Basilgu's armor. I made a whole video on this because it's so good. And we're going to make the budget version. It's basically already a budget build because of how it's made. All of these are craftable parts. Basil coil. Empress Greaves is craftable. Kaiser Van Braces. I feel like you don't even need the Kaiser Van Braces. Let's see. So let's take a look at some of these instead real fast. Capacity boost. So we're going to use Dodogama Greaves actually. And then in the arms, got 1 Lumu. What else do we got? Just checking, okay? All right, yeah, so we're going to stick with, I don't know if we'll use Kaiser Van Braces, though. What else do we have? Something easy for you. We got to decide on this last one. Ooh, we could go, no, we're not going to be using that. Forget about it. Gallasuit cuffs. The funny thing is we don't really need most of these. We're already in a really good position. Maybe something like this. Guard. Maybe I'll get you 1 level of guard that you need. Constitution, Airborne, Affinity Slide, Health Boost. Wow. There's just so few good choices for a gun lance. It's really, really pathetic. I think we are actually going to go, don't laugh at me, with this one right here, Ergon Van Braces Beta. Alright, and this is going to get your guard up to 5. Oh, we need to get rid of this. This is actually going to be artillery. Show me artillery. I'm making this as buildable as I can for those of you at home who are looking for a decent budget build. Here it is. So we have our artillery 3, came in as a charm. Then we have our guard 3, came in as the Basil Mail and the Urgon Van Braces. And we have earplugs 4 actually, which is interesting. After that, really all we need is vitality. 3 vitality. And you're left with these guys, which they're not really needed for anything. You can put whatever you want in here. You can put another earplugs in if you wanted. I think what we'll do is we could put a evade extender in. The evade extender would be nice. We could put in, we've already got capacity boost, right? Yeah, we do. We could put protection in if you wanted protection. You could even put in this case, why don't we go triple medicine just for fun? This is going to give you the skill recovery up. I've been experimenting with this. I don't know how good this is compared to like what I said, evade extender. So recovery up, we'll read it. It increases the amount recovered when restoring health. This actually works with your health regen augmentations. And for this particular weapon, you will notice that I have it augmented 3 times for health regen. So we get a ton of health regen every time we shoot the monster. Let's go ahead and post. And one thing about this setup is it does not have a lot of defense, unfortunately, because we're using mostly low rank. We're using not low rank. We're using like low level armor. Let me make sure none of it's. I want to make sure I can augment any of it. Yeah. So I haven't augmented the arm. You might not be able to do this, and maybe you shouldn't do it because it's not like you're going to be using this all the time. Let's go ahead and upgrade this. Jump to the arm here. And we'll jump over to the legs. Perfect. Who do we have? We have that's me. We have Eamon, Brandon, and Hydra. It's getting late, guys. It's 10:40 for me. And let's see what they actually have for their builds real fast. So Eamon has Emperor's Edge sticks. That's going to be a wide range setup. Health boost and wide range, huh? Brandon has Diablos Shatterer 2. Shatterer. Really, so he's not going to have the white sharpness. What does he have? He does have protective polish. Okay, so that's not bad. And he does have 1 affinity augmentation. It's pretty important. Hydra has Garandara. This is the Otogaran Lance. And yeah, he's missing 1 level of crit boost. He's got the non-elemental boost. That's good. Mind's Eye Ballistics. I guess he took that because he's worried about reflecting off of the black spikes. You'll notice I didn't really have that problem. I didn't take Mind's Eye on my build. That's because you kind of just avoid poking him in the spikes, the black spikes, right? That's what you want to do. Just kind of avoid doing that. All right, let's do a custom platter. Now, it looks like we can't build Moxie. And you know what? I don't even care because I have guts. One of the benefits of using this build is you can actually afford guts. 1, 2, 3. Jump back over here. Do I not have the fish? Yeah, no fish. That's too bad. So we're going to have to go with the elemental boost. That's all right. We're trying to get Feline Bombardier for a little more damage. We got it. Nice. So we're going to deal a little more damage per shot with that Feline Bombardier. Let's go ahead and start up. Darku says, do you need focus in that build? You really don't. Focus doesn't affect anything except for the speed that you charge the shells. And with the wide shelling gun lance, we really aren't going to be charging any of the shells. We're just going to be spamming the shells. It does not affect Wyvern Fire, by the way. Some people believe that the focus skill gets you the Wyvern Fire skill back faster. It does not. It does not do that. Eduardo says, hey, Gameconomist, I'm just here again to say happy hunting. Cirrus Knight, he says, at Nergigante, Arch-Tempered Nergigante just murdered me with guts and moxie. Ooh, you don't want to admit that in a public chat. What are you thinking, man? Everyone thinks you are a scrub now. No, I'm just kidding. This happened to me, man. Don't worry about it. Let's have this demon powder. Oh, this is not a fresh item loadout. Let's go get a fresh item loadout. Must have forgotten to do that. So after this, we're all done. We might try to get 1 more weapon in. Maybe the longsword. The longsword's not a bad idea. No, not change weapon. Item box. And we're going to grab fresh items. Did you guys know there's actually a happy hunting emote in the game? Really? Show me this. Where are the gestures? Here they are. It must be good work? No. Pumped up? No. Boast? No. Oh, it's one of them. I think I know what he means, though. I think I know what he means. Did you do Charge Blade yet? No, not yet. Probably like tomorrow night or the night after that. Oh, they're all waiting for me. Sorry, guys. I was just kind of screwing around. So how much damage are we going to get out with this build? What do you guys think it's going to be? You think it's going to be good? It is going to be good. You guys are going to love the damage. Alright, so with that one shot, we got what? 350 damage? No, it's 450. Did we get in his head? I think we did. Wow, nice. That's gonna hurt. Ooh, so this is our great opportunity. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. This is our great opportunity to test how much health we're regenning with each shot of the shells. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and reload. So let's see. Ooh, that's pretty good looking, isn't it? Shoot, man. Let's get this health booster down. You'll notice he also does a lot of damage. Really, your teammates, or you guys, I should say, shouldn't really be chasing him all over the place. You really just want to bring him under these boulders. There's no reason you have to fight him over there, and when he's under these boulders, you can drop them. So you kind of open up, you let him build some spikes, and then you start dropping the boulders on him. What did he go for? He went for the lance player. Oops, somebody dropped that boulder. Getting impatient. And they're all fighting him over there. Alright, we shot him. And the boulder fell on him. Nice. So what I did there is I've learned this new thing where people are already looking for an opportunity to drop that boulder. And what you can do is you can actually shoot him to keep him under the boulder. See? Teamwork. Teamwork. We'll just guard this. Oh, we lost a life in stage 1. That's not good. Oops, that hurts. Nope. Nope. Ah, man. It's hard to tell what's going on when you're like fully underneath them, you know what I mean? Orion, why are you boasting? What is he talking about? Orion's like, I'm OP. I'm not. I'm just saying AAT, Luna, gives me a bit of trouble. That sounds like somebody who's boasting to me. Boasting and then denying boasting. Oh, man. People these days. Alright, we want to get this Wyvern Fire out on him. It's one of our better moves, actually. Let's see what he does next. Alright, that's not going to work. Please don't jump away. There we go. It's a nice 450 damage every time we use that. What happened there? How did it actually hit me? I don't understand that, man. I had my guard up and everything. The roar still got me. Alright, so we got Teostra. Teostra's the monster that we're going to be getting our turf war with. Helping him focus this tail here. Nice, nice. The guy interrupted there from doing his little roar. Well, I'm surprised that didn't hit us. We're ready for another wyvern shot. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? There we go. I think we caused him to flinch. Alright, we're getting the turf war early. I like it. worried that we were going to have to wait. Because sometimes you do. Teostra's dead now. Teostra didn't have his girlfriend to protect him this time. See, if Lunastra was in here, Lunastra would have saved the day for him. One of the nice things about the gun lance is even when Nergigante's spikes are black, you really can maintain your damage output the way other weapons can't. So the black spikes don't really affect you. Huh, interesting. That didn't... I thought that was going to land on me. Hey Gameconomist, just finished soloing Arch-Tempered, Nergigante, and Kieran. Thank you so much for the helpful videos. Ah, I'm glad that they helped. Yeah, I'm glad they helped, Trey Holmes. Jason Dragoon, what weapons do main? I use quite a lot of builds with more than one attack jewel, so RNG is really forgiving to me except that Agitator and critical draw jewels elude me. You're missing out on those good critical draw weapons. There are literally no crit draw builds that are good. They're all bad. They're all subpar. Gangplank gonna be upset when he hears me say that. Let's go ahead and put this down. Oh, look at this guy. He thinks he can just go straight into hurting me. Oh, damn! I just got... Oh, no, I'm going to be in the lava? No, I'm okay. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. Is health booster gone? What happened to health booster? Alright, so you can see that Guts saved us, which is why this build is so good. Because it's a gun lance build, but you're able to build Guts. You're able to build that Bazoguse. Alright. Yeah, you're able to build Bazoguse set, and that's a big deal. And it actually stacks with Moxie, so if somebody had used a voucher, we'd have Moxie and Guts. I knew that was coming. Ooh, nice job. I think Annan did a regular roll there. He didn't do like a, he didn't do a dive evade. Another thing I'm really liking about this build here is with all of this health regen and the recovery upskill, when Nergigante deals chip, and he deals a lot of chip, I just get it all back so fast. It's like his chip damage doesn't matter to me. Alright, he's committed to a move. I'm committed to a move. You could probably use Rocksteady with this and just go nuts because he's not going to kill you fast enough to... I fainted? Oh, I must have stood up too early. Oh, I feel so silly now. I should have been paying closer attention. I think I stood up too early after he knocked me over. I didn't realize that I was back in the fight like that. Dang, man. He got me fast. Alright, let's just eat up. That's okay. I think I'm the first to die, actually. Has anyone died? Oh, I'm not the first to die. Darn it. Ah, what a rip. I think we should go ahead and sharpen before we jump down there. Darn, man. Alright, we can still win. The other team... Well, actually, no, we had... Yeah, the other team won. We had 2 out of 3. Oh, he's going down there now, for sure. Hydra still got hit by that. That's so strange. Are those Gajalaka? Whoa, they didn't knock him down. They're supposed to have knocked him down, right? That's funny. We owe you one. I love it. Oh, we're doing less damage now. That sucks. Try and get a mount here. Have we already gotten a mount on him? I think we already have, haven't we? Oh, that's too bad. Oh, he was coming for me. Oh, should have seen that black spike there. It's not black. Oh, I gotta be careful, man. Oh no, is he gonna jump me? Yeah, he is. Okay. Ah, the gut saved me, guys. Oh, actually, I think Eamon was helping too. I think he got me past the threshold. It didn't matter in the end. Brandon got grabbed as well. All right, so that is the Gunlance build, though. I do think is actually pretty good. I made a mistake earlier. That's all it takes, really, when you're fighting Arch-Tempered Nergigante, though. It's a player skill problem, not a build problem. Gameconomist Chan. Does somebody know when the Greatest Jagras event is coming? It will come in the Summer Festival. Yvonne says, what is the best way to fight Arch-Tempered Nergigante, or is there no best way to fight him? That is a good question. I would fight him by doing a lot of damage. Tominator says, do you believe the rumors that we might be getting an Iceborne beta this Friday? No. As a rule, I don't believe in rumors. Orion Sagano says, I prefer Nergihorn for random SOS. Snowman says, Economist, what do you think about a live stream with endgame builds right after budget builds with the same weapon type? Well, I do that all the time, actually. I do that all the time, endgame builds. All right, so that was... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should have kept these active. So let me show you what that build was again. This is the build that we were using. We're going to move on to the next build. We're going to try and get Insect Glaive done tonight, I've decided. Yeah, let's get that Insect Glaive done. So here's what we were using. Here we go. Earplugs, 4 health boost, recovery up, artillery guard, capacity boost. All right, real solid build in my opinion. And for the weapon, we had Bomber Gold Exploder. If you can't do Bomber Gold Exploder, just build the Terrath Buster Bomber. Sorry, not the Terrath Buster Bomb. The Basil Geuse Gunlance. Just build that, okay? Alternatively, you could build the Styx Gunlance. Lunastra Styx. Let's go ahead and move on to the Insect Glaive, though, because we have just enough time left to get over to that. Category. Let's pick out what Insect Glaive is going to work best. I already know, actually. Since Nergigante takes good damage from dragon damage, we are going to go right over to the Grunge Storm. Of course, the Grunge Storm. And we're going to have the Handicraft Charm. And you're going to be seeing a very familiar setup that we've been using all night. Nergi Helm. Colvire, not Beta, Alpha. Colvire Alpha. And then we're going to be having the same Kaiser Van Braces Alpha. And you're going to be seeing the same... Will you be seeing the same? Let me think about it. So for the coil, yeah, I think you will. Odegaran coil again. And then over here, you're going to be seeing the Lunastra Greaves. Drop those real fast. And here's what the build looks like with nothing in it. Okay. Handicraft is really good here, so everyone should have a health boost. That's easy. And then you probably have maybe a Tenderizer. Maybe you have a crit boost. And maybe you have a Might Jewel, okay? Maybe you have one of each. Hopefully at HR 50 you've got one of each. If you don't, it's okay. It's not going to be the end of the world. Now you have room for one more setup. And you have a few choices. If you want to go defensive, take Protection, right? If you're playing by yourself, actually, go Fortitude. If you're playing on a team, go Protection, right? You go triple Protection. This is going to give you that extra defense. I'm tempted to try out, where is it? Grinder. So Grinder would let me sharpen the weapon. This is more like an offensive option because we're going to lose sharpness pretty fast. This is a Devil Joe weapon and we're going to have no Master's Touch, and the Insect Glaive actually has a pretty decently fast attack speed. Ooh, excuse me, a hiccup. Has a pretty decently fast attack speed. Start up this skill. Or not the skill, the quest. It is getting late. It's about time for me to go to sleep. Let's refresh our items. So instead of going Divine Blessing, which is what I would normally recommend, and I probably recommend it to you if you are struggling with this quest, we're going to go with Speed Sharpening just because I never used that skill. I want to test it out. I want to know what it feels like. We have Mike, Cornboy, Pinhead David, We play a lot with Pinhead Dave, don't we? Let's jump up to the canteen. Corn Boy's like, I got in. Oh my god, dude. Glad you could make it in. We'll pay with money for... Oh, right, we're for Moxie. Let's see what everyone's bringing on their build. Corn Boy has Terreth Hammer Sleep. This is, again, what I would call pretty much a quality build for the hammer. He is missing one attack boost. I don't know if that's intentional. Pinhead Dave with Kiar, Glaive, Spark. So I wouldn't go Kiar, Glaive, Spark. I would actually go Decay. Yeah, remember? So you can take either Thunder weapons or Dragon Element weapons. And the Decay version of the Insect Glaive here is actually pretty decent. Otherwise, the build looks fine. You'll notice he doesn't get White Sharpness, though, and that's one of the reasons why the Decay is going to be a much stronger option. You could also alternatively go with the Devil Joe Insect Glaive. Mistress Mayhem with Terreth Assault Support. This is going to be a Pierce Ammo build. I tried a Pierce Ammo build out. I really didn't think it was that good. I thought it was actually pretty bad. Also, Peak Performance 2 is not that strong. So Peak Performance 3 is really when you get all the benefits of the skill, because here, we'll take a look. We'll take a look to make sense of it for you. So look, level 1 plus 5, level 2 plus 10, level 3 plus 20. So level 3 is worth both the level 1 and 2 combined. It's one of those skills. You know, there's a lot of skills like that where the last level, you get like, it doubles, you know, in value. Peak Performance is one of those skills. So I don't know if I would go Peak Performance 2. If you can go with something else, you're probably better off. Because getting plus 10 attack just for Peak Performance is, you know, it's just kind of like, eh. Did we refresh our items? Yeah, we refreshed our items. Let's go ahead and stand by for departure. What time is this? 11? I talk too much, man. I'm talking all night. Tigrix made me quit Freedom United for a straight month because of how unfair he was. Corn Boy says $10 I cart 3 times. Hopefully not. You don't want to cart 3 times. Let me do all the carting. Then you'll look good. Yeah, Mistress Mayhem is about to find out that Pierce Ammo builds don't do any damage. Not good damage anyways. Is he changing? Maybe he's changing. No. No, he's not. Dudes be flinching the hell out of me. I'll probably do some flinching. I don't know about Pinhead David. Hammers do some flinching, especially when the hammer does an aerial attack. Aerial attacks actually have a fair amount of flinch for your teammates. Did you know that? But if the hammer's not flinching, if the hammer's not using aerials, I don't think the hammers cause too much flinch. Alright, so this is our Insect Glaive budget build. We managed to get 5 weapons done tonight. It's too bad we didn't get a win with the Gold Bomber. I really did want that win. I like that build a lot. I should have been more careful.
Right, Hunter.
That's all.
Ready for one more quest?
Alright, we had our max potion. You always want your max potion. Have our Wiggly Litchi. Let's have our Demon Drug. I really don't mind helping people with the Arch-Tempered Nergigante because I need those Arch-Tempered Nergigante gems so bad. They help give you the health regen augmentation on your weapons. So it's like universally the best thing you could get. Crystal Burst here. Right, the arms give you red. Ah, that's orange. There's red. He's mad. Come on, man, stop roaring. There's the white. Might as well. Oh, we didn't mark them. Oh, he hit me. That sucks. Let's go ahead and get this health booster out. Whoa, I did not think he was jumping on me like that. Alright. Oh, he still got me. Oh, right. So We actually, if you were paying close attention, we actually have one defense boost augmentation. Oh, I like how fast we sharpened that. Did you see that? That was in one strike we got that sharpened. There's the white buff. You'll notice we're not really using any of our aerial attacks. If we do, we're going to lose Max Might, and Max Might's really important for keeping our affinity up on this insect glaive. Oh, this is a very easy to punish attack in stage 1. He doesn't really use this that much afterwards. Oh, it's easy to punish if you're not me. Oh no, he's going to use it again. Oh. Too early on the roll. Do you play on PlayStation 4 at all? Yeah, actually I play on the PlayStation 4 a lot. I do it every single day, which isn't true for Xbox and PC. I've been playing it every day for the story mode to get caught up. Let's pick up the orange buff real fast. Alright, we've got orange buff. Let's go ahead and sharpen. That's cool, man. I like that. Wonder why I never used speed sharpen in the past. I always used, you know, I guess 3 small decoration slots is actually pretty expensive, isn't it? Compared to what, like 1 medium decoration slot? That's pretty expensive. So I understand. Do you... Oh, I already answered that question. All returning monsters have emerged with some attacks removed, but with 1 or more powerful new move. What? What are we talking about? Why does nerfed keep autocorrecting to merged? Nice. Oh, we didn't get hit by that. Nice. We could just break that arm. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Are they black? Is black. Did you see that dive or that roll? I have itch in my eye right now. Oh, we have Gajalaka over here. One way you can reset his aggro is to stagger him over and over again. Alright, well, he is not going to jump over here. I'm a little worried we're going to knock him down before... We're going to knock him down while the turf war is supposed to be going on. Oh, did I not get the white sharpness buff? Oh, whoa. That's the red buff. There's the white buff. Alright, we'll get the... No, get away from there, Mistress Mayhem. We need the turf war. Oh, did he go for me and miss me entirely? I think that just happened. Oops, I got knocked out of the air. Alright, so now we can bring him over to the Gajalaka. Oh, yes. The Gajalaka are a random event, so you're lucky if it happens. It's just so ridiculous. I love it. Right, orange buff. Let's take this off real fast. Oh, those spikes are still white. We might be able to break them. Oh, there they are. So much for breaking them. Not really the best time to get the mount, to be honest. Alright, let's go for the... Oh, and the tail's black too. Awful. Yeah, that's a waste. That was a bad time to mount, to be honest. Let's go ahead and sharpen. So, I'm sharpening a lot, actually. Even though sharpening is very fast, I'm still sharpening a lot. I think with the protective polish, you don't sharpen this many times. You do a regular sharpen and then it lasts quite a while. I don't know which one's better, to be honest. Alright, we're good. Health boost is still there. That's gonna hurt. Oh, he missed me. What was he aiming for? Whoa, we got the flinch right then. That was just luck. I was not intending for that to happen. That's the shoulder attack. Alright, there's our red buff. We are all buffed up. Oh, that hurts. Damage taken reduced. Again, that's that augmentation we have. We have an augmentation on this weapon. Oh no, we're in trouble. Oh, he's fine. He's ignoring us now. It's our orange buff. Wait, that's a red buff. There's our orange buff. He's black all over. Part's broken. Nice job on that. Probably his head again. Oh, man, I get into my combos and then I just get wrecked. And I can't heal myself. I don't have a health regen augmentation on this weapon. The reason why, actually, is because you need Anjanath gems. See, I've got Nergigante gems now, but I need Anjanath gems for this weapon. There's no Arch-Tempered Anjanath for me to fight. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I got it. Has Mike changed weapons? Oh, Mike did. He must have seen it. He must have seen how much damage the Pierce ammo was doing and gone, that's not a lot of damage. Send my bug out here. Oh, that hurts so bad. I'm so tired of getting hit by that slam. Oh, it hit me anyways. I'm good. I'm good. Let's pick up the red buff. Wow, I'm getting really good at shooting the Kinsect around. You know, when I started the Kinsect... I'm sorry, when I started the Insect Glaive, that was a really challenging part of the weapon that I was no good at. Yeah, aiming the Kinsect's a big part of the weapon. Pinhead Dave's okay. Alright, we'll go ahead and sharpen. Ooh! Oh, and he's moving to stage 4. I would chase him. We're pretty close to Temporal Mantle. Oh! KO'd in the sky. the tail here. Uh-oh. Oh, he still woke up. What woke him up? Was it my bug still? I felt like I got my bug back in time. Mike's like, okay. I think we'll go ahead and put this on. Let's go ahead and sharpen. There, he knows he wants to fight me. Oh, man. Oh, I see what's going on. Mistress Mayhem was the one using the... Mistress Mayhem was using the Pierce ammo, and he still is. That's what's going on. Look at this, I'm rolling it like I have to. And Mike swapped over to... Oh, we lost Mike. Mike swapped over to the heavy bowgun. Tremors. Tremors are the worst when you have this Temporal Mantle because you're immune to, you're immune to actually taking damage. So it's like, it's the last thing you really want is Tremors. Oh, I don't want him to stab me. Oh, nope, 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 nope. I'm gonna die. Oh, I got over it. I thought that was gonna be it. I got over the tail, though. We dodged it. Very good. Put this down. Alright, we'll go ahead and sharpen. He wants to get away. Did he get him out? No, he didn't get him out. Who's he going for? I wonder if I had brought like a paralysis bug, if I could have gotten one paralysis. So if he's using the support heavy bowgun, now's not a bad time to use this paralysis ammo. He should have paralysis ammo. Oh, snap. I did not think he was going to go for me there. Making me nervous. I'm just kind of messing around. You know, I never really spammed the Kinsect. Yeah, the Kinsect. Oh, here it comes. Felt like I just barely had enough time for that. There we go. Alright, that was our second mount. Very easy thing to do with the with this weapon. Oh, now we're in green sharpness. Oh, why would you put him to sleep just as I'm knocking him down? Guys, that is not smart. You want to make sure that he goes down and that we get the full effect of the Mistress is leaving too. Jesus, man. That was not well planned. Yeah, you want to make sure that you get the knockdown from the mount first, and then after you're done with that, you can follow up by. After you're done with that, you can then put the monster to sleep. Maybe that was his intention, and he just hit too many sleep. Oh shoot, I'm out of. I need my Kinsex. Maybe he didn't realize that he only needed a few more shots. How's he already got black spikes on his arm? Dude, he's really trying to end my existence. I got like no stamina. Oh, oh, we're still in. It's not over yet. Guess we'll get this health booster out for the team. Wow, man. I'm just waiting for somebody to die right at the end. Alright, health booster. We actually got the flinch there. That was nice. Oh, I didn't realize he was roaring. I thought he was exhausted. Can't believe we didn't cut his tail this whole time. Oh, there he goes. He's gone. Nice job, everyone. That was a close one, was it not? Yeah, 2 out of 3 lives, 19 minutes. It's a long fight. Alright, so what did we use tonight? We used the hammer, we used the lance and the gun lance, we used the greatsword, and we used the insect glaive. I'll go ahead and update the thumbnail to reflect all of the budget builds that we used. In this case, we're using this Devil Joe insect glaive not only because it's such a great raw weapon, but it actually, the element of dragon damage is not bad against Nergigante either. So it's actually useful to have that. I don't know how I felt about speed sharpening. You could have gone critical eye to get a little more affinity on the build. Like, what do we have on for affinity? 21. So 3 more critical eye would have brought it up to what? That would have been 3, 5, 5. So you would have got an additional 13% affinity, I believe, which would have brought it up to 36. So you would have had 36 plus the 50 from Tenderizer. That would have been better, actually. So you could go crit eye times 3 with those empty decoration slots, or you could go divine blessing with those empty decoration slots, whatever you prefer. Yeah, we played that without Moxie too. That was pretty good because the insect glaive is kind of a riskier weapon, in my opinion. You know, the insect glaive in this case, it doesn't have like foresight slash like the longsword does. It doesn't have counterattack like the lance does. It doesn't have any natural defense. All you have really is the jump. So yeah, we weren't doing too bad. James Deneen says you got good. Nice. So tomorrow night, if I'm on tomorrow night, presumably I will be, tomorrow night we will probably deal with 5 more weapons, budget builds, and then we'll have a part 3 with 3 more budget builds. If you guys want to help me out, you can go through the video and timestamp where I show off the builds. Show off this build again right now, by the way. Here we are. And again, you can drop these. How do I drop these? Why? Change display. Oops. I didn't mean to drop that. So this can actually be crit eye if you want it to be. Or divine blessing. Those are the 2 I would go with. And yeah. Oh, your affinity comes up to 35. My bad. Yeah, not 36, 35. So if you combine that with the 50% you get from Tenderizer, that's actually 85%, and that's not bad considering you have Crit Boost 3 as well. Pretty solid. Also, the Kinsect is the Pseudocath. Pseudocath. Here it is. Really, that's an important detail. Pseudocath. Pseudocath. All right. So be sure to use that one. I use it virtually all the time. If I'm not, I'm using the Whisper Vest. All right. All right. I think it's time to wrap the stream up. It's getting pretty late for me. It's getting pretty late for you guys. Do a little wave here. All right. I want to thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys next time.